Hey folks, how y'all doing today on this beautiful Sunday? Yes, that's right, it is Sunday, November 16th. Can you believe it? 2025. Well, just to give you all an update on, as you can see, the massive rainstorm that was here yesterday, that knocked out the electricity in the internet, that made me had to kind of reschedule some of the interviews I had scheduled for yesterday. Well, want to give you a quick update. Well, since the last update that was posted yesterday, the electricity, the rain, it's all, the electricity's back on, the internet's back on, the rain has stopped. But they say it's going to rain later, so we will see. But anyways, getting back to what you really care about. Yesterday, I did a great, fantastic interview with the legendary KNAC DJ, Gonzo Greg. Now, he had a good laugh at that, as you'll see in the interview. He told me, hey, you stop that legendary stuff. But I explained to Gonzo Greg, and you'll see in the interview, I said, hey, man, you got to understand that myself, like a lot of other people, I grew up listening to KNAC. And it was a very, very sad day back in 1995 when KNAC faded to black and went off the air. Very sad day. Of course, KNAC's had a huge presence since on the internet the last several years. And KNAC is back now. That's the big news. They're back on the air. So it was a real huge honor to interview a legendary DJ that I grew up listening to, like Gonzo Greg, and he's really just a great guy. And we talked about his glory days at KNAC, what he's been doing since he left KNAC back in 1991. He's back involved with KNAC. We talked about that. He mentioned that KNAC is going to have this huge 40th anniversary party down at the Whiskey Go-Go. I'm planning to find out more about that. Now, also, something that I had scheduled to do yesterday was episode number 5 of Remembering Our Generation. That's a great show I do here on Jrock's Babylon with my fantastic co-host Vince Lupo. I can't say enough great things about Vince. Just see what he did in today's episode. The topic of discussion for today was the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. And we talked about all things Elvis. He had some great stories, great Elvis memories, because he was alive back then. And that's part of the reason we call the show Remembering Our Generations, because we come from two different generations. And it doesn't seem to matter the difference in our age, because one thing that has always connected me and Vince, like a lot of people, is our love for music. And as much as I'm into hard rock and metal, I have appreciation for other types of music, like everything from the Beatles to Tom Petty. So like we talk about Elvis today, and we get into all that. And you'll hear that, as usual, going back to our Remembering Woodstock days, Vince still has his great radio voice. I call him the rock and roll historian. So tune in to episode 5. It is now up at Jrock's Babylon. And you'll also find the interview I did with Gonzo Greg. That was conducted yesterday, that interview. And both are great things. I think you'll really enjoy watching. So check them out. Leave some comments to let us know what you think of the interview and the episode of Remembering Our Generation. We're now at episode 5. So check it out. We want to hear what you guys think. Thanks for all the support. And be sure, if you haven't already done so, that you join the official YouTube and Facebook page of Jrock's Babylon. That's all for now. Take care, guys. Thanks. It's been fun talking to you as always.